so that love bug can't get in. I'm gonna park my romance right along the curb. Hang a sign up on my heart, please don't disturb. And if I never fall in love, that's soon enough for me. I'm gonna lock my heart and throw away the key.
I'm gonna lock my heart and throw away the key. I'm wise to those tricks you've played on me. Gonna turn my back on love, gonna snub the moon above, seal those windows up within, so that love bug can't get in. I'm gonna park my romance right along the curb, hang a sign up on my heart, please don't disturb. And if I never fall in love, that's soon enough for me. I'm gonna lock my heart and throw away the key.
You played on me. Gonna turn my back on love, gonna snub the moon above, seal my windows up with tin, so that the bug can't get in. I'm gonna park my romance right along that plastic curb, hang a sign up on my heart, don't you disturb. And if I never fall in love, that's soon enough for me. I'm gonna lock my heart, I'm gonna fall in love. Lock my heart and throw away the key.
Gonna lock my heart now, gonna just throw away that key. Gonna lock my heart now, gonna just throw away that key. Gonna lock my heart now, gonna just throw away that key. Gonna lock my heart now, gonna just throw away that key.
Gonna lock my heart now, gonna just throw away that key. Gonna lock my heart now, gonna just throw away that key. Gonna lock my heart now, gonna just throw away that key.
Thank you. We are Freeform, the jazz choir from Columbia Basin College, here to entertain you while you wait for the graduation. That was called I'm Gonna Lock My Heart and Throw Away the Key, and that was Mark Madrid soloing and Jalen Cantu. Here comes Karen Olivares to sing a combination of Children Will Listen and You've Got to Be Carefully Taught.
Careful the things you say, children will listen. Careful the things you do, children will see and learn. Children may not obey, but children will listen. Children will look to you for which way to turn, to learn what to be. Careful before you say, listen, listen to me. Children will
You've got to be taught to hate and fear. You've got to be taught from year to year. It's got to be drummed in your dear little ear. You've got to be carefully taught, carefully taught, carefully taught. You've got to be taught to be afraid of people whose eyes are oddly made, and people whose skin is a different shade. You've got to be carefully taught. You've got to be taught before it's too late, before you are 6 or 7 or 8, to hate all the people your relatives hate. You've got to be carefully taught. You've got to be carefully taught. 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 Carefully
I hate to see the evening sun go down. I hate to see the evening sun go down. 'Cause my baby, she's gone and left this town. Feeling tomorrow just like I feel today. I am feeling tomorrow just like I feel today. I'll pack my trunk and I'll make my getaway. St. Louis woman,
She's the one for me,
with a diamond ring.
with that diamond ring.
She pulls her man around,
hold him.
by her apron strings.
Oh, she pulls with her apron strings.
She wants full powder,
Just the best will do.
and for store-bought hair.
Oh, that's a thing to wear.
That man she loves,
True love.
he wouldn't go nowhere.
No, she won't let him go nowhere.
Well, you heard about love, giving sight to the blind. My baby loving 'cause the sun don't shine. She's my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby, and I'm a little lover boy.
I hate to see the evening sun go down. I hate to see the evening sun go down. Why could this be? Because she left this town. I hate to see the evening sun go down. I hate to see the evening sun go down. Why could this be? Because she left this town. I hate to see the evening sun go down. I hate to see the evening sun go down.
Don't let that sun
Why could this be? Because she left this town.
My baby left me. My baby left me.
She's the one for me.
with a diamond ring.
Oh, what a pretty diamond ring.
She pulls that boy around,
Pulls him,
by her apron string.
pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it.
She wants full powder
Just the best, just the
and
best
for
will do.
store-bought hair.
Yeah, she does do that.
That man she loves,
True love,
I wouldn't go nowhere.
hate to see
You know I wouldn't go nowhere.
hate to see
I wouldn't go nowhere.
hate to see me
I wouldn't go nowhere.
to break. To break. To break. To break. And so it goes, and so it goes. And you're the only one who knows. Oh, you're the only one who knows. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? This will be my shining hour, calm and happy and bright. In my dreams your face will flower through the darkness of the night. Like the light of home before me, or an angel watching o'er me. This will be my shining hour, till I'm with you again. This will be my shining hour, calm and happy and bright. In my dreams your face will flower through the darkness of the night. Like the light of home before me, or an angel watching o'er me. This will be my shining hour, till I'm with you again.
Shining hour, calm and happy and bright. In my dreams, your face will flower through the darkness of the night. Like the light of home before me, you're an angel watching o'er me. This will be an everlasting love, till I'm with you, till I'm with you again.
This will be my shining hour, calm and happy and bright. In my dreams your face will flower through the darkness of the night. Like the light of home before me, or an angel watching o'er me. This will be my shining hour, till I'm with you again.
Yes, Queen. the two. Somewhere there's heaven, high the moon. There's no one above and love is far away too. Till it comes true that you love me. Somewhere there's music, that's where you are. Somewhere there's heaven, you have more. Darkest night would shine if you would count me soon. Until you will still my heart, how high the moon.
Somewhere there's music, I'll fake the tune. Somewhere there's heaven,
There is no one above and love is far away too. Till it comes true that you love me as I love you. Somewhere there's music, it's where you are. Somewhere there's heaven, how near, how far. The darkest night would shine if you would count me soon. Until you will steal my heart, how high the moon. Somewhere there's music, in the tube. Somewhere there's heaven, high the moon. There is no one above and love is far away too. Till it comes true that you love me as I love you. Somewhere there's music, it's where you are. Somewhere there's heaven, how near, how far. The darkest night would shine if you would count me soon. Until you will still my heart. Until you will still my heart. Until you will still my heart. How high the how sweet, how baby.
I said, if you can't say something really nice, really nice,
Oh, forget it. You'll regret it. All the ability will get you if you let it. Well, don't explain it. How obtain it. And if the devil gets your tongue, you'll out the mind. But it tells you down. And I can't die. Breaks the Please don't talk about me. I said, don't you talk about me. Don't you say a word about me. No one nasty word about me. Oh, please don't go talking about me. Please don't talk about me when I know you still owe me $50 too. When I'm gone.
Check, check, check. Check, 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 check.
Will you please remain standing for the presentation of the colors by VFW Post 5785 and our national anthem. Gentlemen, please remove your hats. Please remain standing until the color guard exits the hall. You may be seated. Our thanks to VFW Post 5785 for presenting the colors, and to our Columbia Basin Concert Band and directors, Russ Newberry and Colin Wilson, for the national anthem and student processional. And our many thanks to members of the Mid-Columbia Regional Pipe Band and Pipe Major Judy Morrison. It's now my pleasure to introduce our jazz choir, the award-winning Freeform, under the direction of Dave Kazir.
Our soloist on this piece is Jocelyn Brown.
There isn't one life we can take for granted. Everybody has a mark to leave, a difference to make. Our backs may be against the wall, but our spirits will not break. Is there someone you know, or only a stranger? We stop to ask, then we're all in danger. It takes guts to rise each morning and look this thing right in the eye. The solution starts with love and a dream that will not die. We're all in this together. There isn't any doubt. We're all in this together. There's no one we can do without. And we'll never give in until we knock this thing out. Every star will shine forever. We're all in this together. Don't you ever lose hope. That's our silver lining. As long as we don't forget, we can reach the horizon. Here's to everyone who's strong enough to keep fighting for their lives. Here's to everyone that's working hard to shed a little light. We're all in this together. There isn't any doubt. We're all in this together.
Reform, and Director Dave Kazir. Good evening, and welcome to the 62nd commencement of Columbia Basin College. Congratulations to all of you receiving certificates and degrees tonight, and thank you to all of the family and friends for being here to support your students, our graduates. I'm Rebecca Woods, President of CBC. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, faculty, and staff, I hereby convene the 2018 commencement of Columbia Basin College. I'd like to introduce our platform guests. Please stand as I call your name, and I would ask the audience to hold your applause until all have been introduced. Jean Tyson, Senior Faculty Member and Mace Bearer. Board of Trustees Chairman, Kedrick Jackson. Vice Chairman, Duke Mitchell. Trustee Sherry Armijo. Trustee Bill Gordon. Trustee Allison Page. Faculty Speaker Omar Barreau. Associate Vice President for Instruction Melissa McBurney. Associate Vice President for Instruction Dr. Michael Lee. Vice President for Human Resources and Legal Affairs Cami Glatt. Vice President for Administrative Services Tyrone Brooks. Vice President for Student Services, Cheryl Holden. Our student speakers this evening, Vlada Mikhailov, Brandon Pocasangre, and Elsa Chavez. Also joining us on the stage this evening are our outstanding faculty. Please join me in thanking them and all of our Columbia Basin College employees for all of their work in supporting our students and helping them reach this day of graduation. I'd also like to take a moment to honor our veterans. Would all veterans who are here today, whether a student, employee, or a guest, please rise and let us honor your service to our country. It is an absolute honor to be here with you this evening. I've now been in the Tri-Cities a little over 7 months, and as president of CBC, I feel in many ways like I am living the dream. It is a big dream. By the way, many others had this dream for me long before I had it for myself. To our graduates here today, I want to say, never let anyone limit your dreams and aspirations. Dream big. Dream crazy big. You too could be the next Steve Jobs, an alum of De Anza College, a community college in California. He created the iPod, the iPhone, and the iPad. His products have revolutionized modern technology. Or you could be the next Fred Hayes, an Apollo 13 astronaut and an alum of Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College. Or you could be our own Michelle Whitney, the superintendent of Pasco School District and a graduate of Columbia Basin College. As a CBC graduate, there is absolutely nothing that you can't do. But today, I would like to add to that message just a bit. Dream big, absolutely, dream big. But also, Dream small. That's the title of a recent song by Josh Wilson that spoke to me. So what do I mean by dream small? Well, dream big is certainly a very catchy and popular slogan. In our culture, the idea that bigger is better permeates just about everything in our personal and our professional lives. But sometimes when we focus too much on the big dream, we tend to forget the smaller dreams that are just as important. For example, here in Pasco, we are a very short distance from the Pacific Ocean, at least shorter than where I was from Michigan. The Pacific Ocean is like the big dream. It covers approximately 1/3 of the Earth's surface, and it creates the boundaries of many continents. Because of its size, the Pacific Ocean plays a significant role in the weather that is felt around the globe. However, the Pacific Ocean depends on so many of the other smaller bodies of water, the rivers which feed into it for its existence to help it achieve that global impact that it has. One of those rivers is our very own Columbia River. While certainly smaller, the Columbia River has a significant impact on our community. It makes possible the vibrant agriculture industry that we have, the amazing Washington wines, the robust hydropower, and so much more. As my husband and I venture out for weekend trips to explore our new home state, we could follow the Columbia River upstream to where it actually starts in a very small village of Canal Flats in British Columbia, with a population of only 668 people. There it starts as a water bubbling up from the ground from deep springs. While that is certainly small and insignificant compared to the Pacific Ocean, that water bubbling up from the ground is a significant reason for the wildflowers and the trees that line the trails and feed waterfowl, eagles, and hawks. The bubbling water and the deep springs are so important to the life of that small community that those 668 people invest time and money preserving and protecting the water's life-giving power. As you celebrate today your big dream of graduation, and as you leave here and continue to have Pacific Ocean-sized dreams, please do not forget the importance of the rivers and the bubbling water that are around you in your life here and now. As someone once said, do not despise the day of small beginnings. I would encourage you to make a real difference in your home, in your family, spending time with your friends, spending time with those in your community that may be hurting. Focus on mentoring others, on giving back for those who have mentored you. Listen to others and seek to understand others who look different from you and who have different views from you. Work hard at that new job that may not be your big dream job, but nonetheless provides you with opportunities to grow and serve those around you. Do things without always asking, what's in this for me? As the song Dream Small says, don't miss those precious minutes on your way to your bigger things, because those simple moments are the moments that change the world. And I might add, just as much and sometimes more than the bigger things. My congratulations to all of you. Now it's my pleasure to introduce the chairman of the Columbia Basin College Board of Trustees, Kedrick Jackson.
Good evening. I have to be a little extemporaneous. I have to say, last year at this time, we didn't have a clue who we were going to hire as a board of trustees. And so we're so glad you're here, Dr. Woods. And we look forward to success. Thank you. Give her a hand, absolutely. All right, I'll get back on script, translators. Good evening, CBC graduates, and welcome family and friends. This is a great day of celebration. This day is about you. Celebration of your success as graduates, a celebration of your hard work and your perseverance to the point of you sitting here tonight. This year, I want to briefly talk to you about this successful event in your life and your next steps. Every one of you hopefully have your own definition of what success is in your life. But let me provide another useful definition for each of you to consider from the famous author and lecturer, Helen Keller. Ms. Keller was not constrained by being both deaf and blind, and was the first person with these conditions to earn a bachelor's degree. Ms. Keller said this about success: character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, ambition inspired, and success achieved. From the first day you enrolled here at CBC to where you are sitting now as a graduate, at some point you may have had to overcome some mental, physical, or situational obstacle to complete your education. Through that experience, you may have had some serious doubts or fears to the point of telling yourself, this is it, I'm not going to finish. But because of your deep desire to succeed, a desire some of you may have not realized you had within yourself until faced with this adversity, you made it through. Congratulations, you built a lasting, positive memory of success for yourself and achieved major growth in your character. Now, I want to recognize the fact that you did not reach this point of success in your life without help. Specifically, I can remember in each level of my own education, there was a specific teacher or instructor that changed my life for the better. I'm confident that at least one of these faculty members or administrators have done the same for you. And I want to acknowledge this group of dedicated professionals that have helped each of you reach this step of success. Let's give them a hand. Now that you know what success is in achieving your educational goals, the next step for you eventually is your career or profession, not your mom's basement. Some of you will have already started your careers, your chosen careers. Some of you will continue on to complete one or more degrees at a four-year institution. But what you all have in common is you will always be a role model to someone you know, and just as importantly, you'll always be a CBC graduate. It's definitely something to clap for. So for this next step in your lives, I want to close with my absolute favorite quote from Mark Twain. The two most important days of your life are the day you were born and the day you found out why. With graduating from CBC today, I hope and pray each of you have found out that why in your life. Congratulations, God bless, go Hawks.
Good evening. I'm Michael Lee.
And I'm Melissa McBurney. We are Associate Vice Presidents for Instruction. and we would like to recognize our retiring faculty and longtime administrators. Will you please rise when we announce your name? Gary Key. Gary has taught at CBC for 20 years. Congratulations, Gary. Janet Ogden. Janet has been an instructor and administrator in the dental hygiene program for 17 years. Congratulations, Janet. Valerie Cook. Valerie has taught nursing at CBC for 11 years.
Tim Woodward. Tim Woodward has been Dean for Agriculture Education, Research and Development for the past 12 years. And Frank Murray. Frank has been the Communication Director as well as the voice of CBC for 18 years. Congratulations.
It is now my pleasure to introduce this year's faculty speaker, CBC Associate Professor of Sociology, Dr. Omar Barrow.
Graduates, on behalf of Columbia Basin College faculty, I would like to congratulate each one of you for your graduation today. We are here to celebrate your success, and we are delighted to see the results of your hard work and our hard work in this fine institution. Thank you for studying at CBC. We are very proud of you. As you start a new chapter in your lives, we sincerely hope that you take them to reflect on all those people who made it possible for you to achieve your educational goals. Family, friends, faculty, and everyone else who contributed something positive and meaningful along the way. Whether you are transferring to another higher education institution or seeking a job, this is the time in your life where you should discover the very best within you and strive for excellence in everything you do. You will be taking different directions in life, but all of you share something in common. Your education will always be a valuable resource for a bright future. So you should be ready to be creative and face the challenges you may encounter in fulfilling your dreams. As an educator myself, I would like to refer to a common term used by sociologists to describe important and basic aspects of who we are as social beings. This term is called capital. There are, in fact, several types of capital that define us. Economic capital, that refers to the financial assets and property an individual possesses. Social capital, which is the social ties and networks a person establishes with other people. Cultural capital consists of the educational level, language skills that promote influence, social mobility, and access to opportunities. Human capital, which is the knowledge and personal traits that promote creativity and production of economic value. While we can't hand you a check to boost your economic capital in celebrating your graduation today, we, faculty and staff of CBC, are confident we have contributed a great deal to enriching your other forms of capital. We hope that you strengthened your social capital while at CBC by developing friendships with your professors and classmates. We hope that you developed your cultural capital to the point of enabling you to successfully further your education or find your dream job. And we certainly hope that you enhance your human capital in general to be creative and innovative in this very competitive world. You already made a good choice in your lives by completing your college education and earning a degree or certificate. This will set you free to pursue other exciting goals. In doing so, you should expect to face challenges. Word of advice: don't look at challenges as setbacks. Rather, consider them opportunities for reflection and learning to contribute something beneficial for building a better world. You don't need to become famous, rich, or powerful to change the world. You can start now by acquiring more knowledge and skill, meaning more capital, and most importantly, share your knowledge and skill with others. In both cases, you and your society will benefit in so many ways, and this is what good citizenship is all about. You are walking out after this graduation ceremony with a sense of accomplishment that will serve as the beginning of another phase in your lives. You are to engage in endeavors as responsible and productive citizens. To that end, we are looking forward to your continued success, but success can only be attained by setting goals and striving to attain them. As philosopher and cultural theorist Franz once said, and I quote, "Each generation must, out of relative obscurity, discover its mission, fulfill it, or betray it. We trust you will discover your mission and fulfill it with enthusiasm and passion." Once again, congratulations. Wishing you all the best for your future endeavors.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Vlada Mikhailova, and it was a huge honor to represent all of you as the student body president for 2 years in a row. And right now, on behalf of the entire student body, congratulations, you made it! Perseverance, grit, and confidence. Brandon Pakasangre, our next speaker, has shown dedication to those words throughout his life. As a first-generation American, he faced many challenges that drive his passion towards helping people and creating awareness for the greater good of humanity. As a former two-sport athlete, he received an opportunity to get education and compete athletically at the same time. Using his success in sports, outstanding academic achievements, and a strong personal story, this student has promised to make a change for the better. And right now, Brandon is working so hard to get his master's degree in urban leadership. Students, on this special day, please follow Brandon's example. If you want to send a message, make it loud. Turn back the voices of ignorance. Send the message of hope. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Brandon Pakasangre.
This is amazing right here. Wow. Let me express my deep gratitude for the opportunity to address this commencement. I would also like to thank Columbia Basin College, Board of Trustees, faculty, and President Woods for allowing me to be on this stage tonight. To represent the Columbia Basin College class of 2018. Graduates, we made it. I also want to thank everybody in attendance today for joining this day of celebration. We're not only accepting this diploma, we're accepting the responsibility of being our future leaders in society and role models. With the world changing at such a fast rate, it is our moral obligation to make that change constructive and equal for all. Our unique stories and differences are what makes today so beautiful. We come from all walks of life, but tonight, we achieved a common goal. I want to reintroduce myself. My name is Brandon Pocasangre. I'm a local product, born and raised in Kennewick, but my story begins long before that. My father was a teenage refugee from El Salvador, fleeing his hometown of San Luis de la Reina in an attempt to escape a civil war that killed 75,000 people in a span of 12 years. With family and friends staying behind, my father began his dangerous journey spanning over 2,000 miles to the U.S., accompanied by his younger brother, who he vouched to look over. He left his life behind to invest in his future and to invest in the future life of his children. And well, because of him, here I stand today. My mother was born in Texas, but raised in Los Angeles in a broken home, in the midst of poverty and discrimination. Never being afraid of the word no, and never being afraid of failure. Her grit and perseverance opened up opportunities for her success. She is the most confident person I know. Her competitive nature throughout her life. Constantly facing life's adversity, she was forced to always have to find a way. Eventually, she moved to Kennewick, hoping for a better life for her and her future children. And well, here I stand today. My parents shared not only an improbable love, they shared an abiding faith in the possibilities of this nation. They instilled the never say die mentality, and that consistent hard work will always pay off. My sisters have also been along for the ride and inspired me to strive for greatness. My older sister overcame being a teen parent by defying the odds and gaining a bachelor's degree of her own, setting an example for all of us who follow. And finally, my little sister, who at the age of 5 was diagnosed with a brain tumor. After countless surgeries and rounds of chemotherapy, she continues to beat the odds. I graduated high school in this exact same building. My biggest worry before my high school graduation was whether or not my parents and little sister would be able to see me graduate because they were living in a hospital in Houston. Well, tonight, my little sister is here, healthy and smiling alongside my family. And well, and because of them, here I stand today. Graduates, as the future leaders in society, we must do everything we can to do one simple thing: make this world a better place. See, the truth is, life has no structure, and it changes every single day. As the future leaders in this world, we must take chances and face risk as opportunities to grow and learn by never taking the easy way out. So many of us choose our paths out of fear, disguised as practicality, not allowing ourselves to maximize our own potential. We must learn from our history to always work towards bettering our future. We need to face the reality of the world, staying true to ourselves to always find legitimate solutions. In the 1950s, the NAACP declared this city, Kennewick, the Birmingham of Washington State. Less than 60 years ago, Kennewick was a sunset town. So for those of you who don't know what that means, allow me to explain. A sunset town is a town where people of color are not allowed after dark. So thinking about that, we definitely have come a long way. It's up to us. It's up to us to find a way to change the world. And well, here I stand today, in Kennewick, Washington, as a man of color after dark, giving a speech about how my graduating class is going to change the world for the better good of humanity, and never forget who we are and who helped us along the way. Columbia Basin College has blessed me with every opportunity to grow and become who I want to be. I just ask you graduates today to accept the challenge and moral obligation of leaving a lasting legacy that our children can be proud of. Because there is a debt that we owe to all of those who came before us to promote a positive and equal future for all. We must develop a dangerous unselfishness to allow a better quality of life for everybody. We must dream big, we must take pride in our diversity, and we must embrace our cultures. To quote former President John F. Kennedy, we must never seek to fix the blame for the past. We shall accept our responsibility for the future. We must all be the change, because the change is the way of life. And those who only look to the past or present are certain to miss the future. Be the change.
Thank you, Brandon. Will the 2018 graduating class of the Columbia Basin College Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Bachelor of Applied Science in Cybersecurity, Bachelor of Applied Science in Applied Management, and Bachelor of Applied Science in Project Management please stand? To all of you, thank you, family and friends, for these students and the support that you've given them in furthering their education and helping them achieve this accomplishment today. Chairman Jackson, upon the recommendation of the Columbia Basin College faculty, I present to you these students who have successfully completed their graduation requirements. Graduates in the front row, please remain standing and proceed to the stage to receive your degrees. The rest, please be seated until the ushers call you to the stage.
Maria Mallorquin. Cassandra Asmussen. Carrie Ann Grimes. Paige Sherman. Vanessa Castaneda. Syra Campbell. Juanita Castillo.
Delilah Mejia. Crystal Garza. Lar Roan. Jessica Foreman. Jessica Andiano. Michelle Farragher. Gabriela Elisa Mesa.
Victoria Caballero. Irene Gilbert. Diana Reyes. Melissa Rachel Schmidt. Carolyn Moon. Nathan Wallace. Adriana Melo.
Michelle Starnes. Andrew Moreno, Miguel Hernandez, Brittany Node, John Michel Duval,
Jennifer Elaine Olston, Mitchell Davies, Stacy Lee Waldregal Freytag, Joy Lynn Kidd, Trina Sasser Cartwright, Diana Madrigal, Robert Sia, Sergey Kutsi,
Jonathan Rodriguez, Nathaniel Kenny, Kimberly Kerr,
Amanda MacArthur, Emma Selena Santana, Luna De Fox,
Nancy Castro, Melissa Goodenough Hannah, Sabrina Bryant,
Brittany Merritt, Carissa Page Senner, Deborah Montero, Lorena Martinez, Richard Rada Burns,
Kathy Gormsman, Yana Sholga, Momo Hari, Natalie Alice Ritter, Haiti Renee Flint,
Christina Maria Genek,
Julie Ann Smith,
Joshua Griffith, Nicholas Colburn, Regina Marie Zem, Jasmine Perez, Victor Hernandez,
Gregory Brian Dindlebeck, Tiffany LaRue, Nicole Hamilton, Claire Doctor, Crystal Elena Constantino, Andres Ramirez,